Hi guys, welcome back to Fight Days channel. Jake Paul gets fed up with lies about Mike Tyson fight and gives a clear explanation. Addressed rumors ahead of the bout. Jake Paul addressed criticism surrounding leaked rules for his upcoming fight against Mike Tyson, set for July 20th at AT&T Stadium and streamed on Netflix. The bout, drawing scrutiny due to Tyson's age and health, has faced a backlash. Reports of head guards and 18-ounce gloves were ridiculed by Derek Chisora, but Paul swiftly debunked the claims. His manager Nakisa Badirian also refuted the rumors on social media. "I know for a fact they are using 18 gloves and head guards. If I am not mistaken, I think so," Chisora told. "So we are watching a sparring match. It's a fucking joke. You think I'm paying to watch that?" Paul addresses rumors. Despite speculation, the exact rules remain undisclosed, but it's unlikely headgear and larger gloves will be mandated. "Just a quick message to the people who are complaining about rules of me versus Mike Tyson," Paul said. "Some TikToker user made a video making up all these fake rules, like me and Logan tag teaming him as wearing headgear, all of this bullshit. If you believe that, you are a fucking idiot, and you shouldn't be allowed to vote. You shouldn't be allowed to drive onto the streets and endanger other people. I feel for any dumps who believes that, and I would never let my fans down in a fight like this and wearing headgear." Come on now, people. With Paul boasting a 9-1 record, the fight against Tyson, 30 years his senior, promises to be intriguing, told that disparity in experience and age remains a point of contention. Mike Tyson should splash water on his face and a t-shirt if he's going to fake training footage, says Chael Sonnen. UFC legend accuses 57-year-old ex-heavyweight champ of doctoring viral video ahead of bout with Jake Paul. Former UFC middleweight contender Chael Sonnen believes that Mike Tyson faked having a tooth as shown in his viral training video. Tyson, 57, is scheduled to fight 27-year-old Jake Paul on July 20th in Netflix's first boxing event. On Wednesday, the boxing legend posted a 10-second compilation of his first training session, in which he says it's day one. The fan has just begun. Chael Sonnen, however, was skeptical of Tyson's preparation, as he took to social media to call bluff on the boxer. In the future, if you are ever going to spend 5 seconds hitting mitts as a way of making the audience believe you are doing a training session, make sure you splash water on your face and t-shirt first, Chael Sonnen wrote. Sonnen, who famously fought Anderson Silva twice in the UFC, is known in the MMA community for being outspoken. He is also often credited for opening the door for stars like Conor McGregor to engage in verbal warfare before fights. This, however, was not the first time Sonnen's skepticism towards Tyson was on display. On an episode of the PBD podcast, Sonnen reiterated the age difference between Paul and Tyson. He also referenced fellow MMA great Vitor Belfort's boxing match against Tyson former Evander Holyfield in 2021. Vitor Belfort, who has never boxed, put him away so fast. So this Holyfield is an Olympic gold medalist you are watching. Vitor, who has never done it boxing, put him away so fast that it ended Victor's boxing career, he said. They would not book him again. They labeled him like an elderly abuser. How dare you? How could you do this? Vitor never got another fight. Paul will get teased for taking this fight, Chael Sonnen said. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.